Hey guys, welcome to a special episode. Today we are here at the NEC convention with Zach. Zach works for World Pet Association, the purveyors of the Aquatic Experience, and I thought I would take a few minutes with Zach to talk about the Aquatic Experience so that you can convince people to attend, because I know I had a lot of fun at the Aquatic Experience last year, and I hope a lot more people will come out this year. So Zach,
thanks for having me here. I'm excited to talk to all your people and to see everyone at the show this October.
Okay, so Zach is the guy when it comes to the Aquatic Experience. So if you have any questions, if you have any comments, you can definitely leave them down below, and I'll just bug him to answer them afterwards if we don't cover them in this video. All right, so the Aquatic Experience, it's been in Chicago for a very long time, but this year, where is it going?
So yeah, we've been in Chicago for 5 years, and this year we're moving to the Meadowlands Exposition Center in Secaucus, New Jersey.
Okay, and that's the same place that Reefapalooza New York is held?
Yes, Reefapalooza is held in the same location in June. Our show is going to be at the Meadowlands in October 19th to 21st, 2018.
All right, so the Aquatic Experience, it's sort of billed as the largest freshwater aquarium expo convention in the States, right? There's a lot of vendors there. It sort of runs the range. There is actually some saltwater going on as well, correct?
Yeah, I think we are. It is accurate to say we are the largest freshwater show in the country, but we are roughly 60-40 freshwater to saltwater. I'm trying to make it 50-50. We can't discount some of our competition, but our attendance is the largest in the country currently for a consumer aquatic show. So
last year in Chicago, what was it, 6,000 people?
We had over 6,000, 6,300, 6,400, somewhere in there.
Okay, over the course of 3 days?
3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, okay. And so this one is going to be very close to New York, and so there's going to be a very large audience, a very large population again, that will hopefully sort of come out for the weekend and enjoy the show.
Definitely. We're hoping to pull people from the whole New York area, but also all through New Jersey, Pennsylvania, all of the Northeast, and I expect a decent amount of people will still be traveling from the Midwest that love the show, and we still get some people from the West Coast because you have to be at the Aquatic Experience.
Right. So, okay, what do you say to the people in Chicago that are like, Zach, why did you move the show?
I'm very apologetic for the people in Chicago. We spent 5 years building strong relationships with those people, and it is really hard for us to leave because we've become accustomed to the city and to the people, and they all love us, and it is sad. However, our show is going to a certain level in Chicago that we feel that moving it to the tri-state area is going to help us grow to a level we were not able to reach in our prior location.
Right.
So it's going to be exciting to see, you know, the attendance break the 10,000 barrier hopefully in the next year or two, and see how far we can actually take the show.
Okay, so we traveled all the way to Chicago last year. Any of you guys in Chicago, you can come visit us this year, okay?
Yeah, I think it's only fair.
Yeah, I think so too. So Chicago was sort of like the last 5 years, right? Do you expect sort of New York to be like a one-year thing, or like what's sort of the sense there?
That's actually a difficult question to answer because it's not entirely decided upon, but I would not be surprised if we are in the New Jersey area for the next 2 to 3 years.
Okay. So if people want to learn more, the website is
www.aquaticexperience.org.
Okay, so you go there, you can check out the information. You guys have videos and sessions and floor plans and things like that. Obviously, we're still like, what, 7 months away? So yeah, we've got some time. This is a very early video, but I wanted to give you guys plenty of time to plan, to save up, and to make sure you can attend. Take the time off. If you like fish, if you like aquariums, if you're watching this video on my channel, you probably like fish enough to attend this event. And as a freshwater person, primarily, this is definitely the event. If you're gonna go to one event this year, the Aquatic Experience is definitely it. So if someone was to go to the Aquatic Experience, they register online, what are they going to experience at the Aquatic Experience when they go through the doors?
That's actually a really good question. There's something that at Aquatic Experience that separates us from all the other aquatic shows in the country. That we really try to include the entire family in our show. It's not just for people my age, your age. We have some exciting kids aquarium competitions. We always have entertainment. We have a lot of live displays that we set up through the entire week before the show. We have aquascaping competitions. We have shrimp competitions. We have cichlid competitions. We have fish walls that are done by some of the local fish farmers in the country. And we just try to make it an all-inclusive event that will hopefully help build the aquatic industry, support the retailers, and provide education to everyone interested in aquatics.
Okay, so what's the deal with the sea lions?
So unfortunately the sea lions were not available for the dates in this year.
They're busy, people. They're busy. They've got a calendar.
However, we've had the sea lions for the past 2 years at Aquatic Experience Chicago. We will be announcing a new entertainment for the show in New Jersey. We're not quite ready to make that public, but keep an eye on our website. And if you want to see the sea lions, we have another show called America's Family Pet Expo at the end of April in Orange County, California.
Okay, and the sea lions are definitely booked for that one.
Sea lions will be at the America's Family Pet Expo.
Very cool. I like the fact that you mentioned that the Aquatic Experience is a family event because as exhibitors last year, you know, we were sort of stuck in our little 10x10 booth, but we saw everyone that was walking by, and we saw, you know, school groups come by, we saw families with strollers come by, we saw, you know, old veterans of the hobby come by, and like everyone has a story and everyone's got a perspective on the hobby and you know, something to share and bring to a show like that. So it's very refreshing to see sort of, you know, everyone attend.
Yeah, it's one of those experiences where we try to include someone who maybe not even be interested in the hobby, but wants to, you know, walk a show during the weekend, to the beginners, intermediates, and definitely the veterans. We try to target those younger people for the reason that when I go into a fish store, I see people in their 30s and 40s, sometimes in their 20s. I no longer see the whole families walking through fish stores, right. And we want to see whatever we can do to get the families back into the fish stores, again, to support the local retailers and the aquatic business.
Right, so you guys do have local fish stores actually come to the Aquatic Experience as well, right?
Yeah, we do whatever we can to get local retailers involved to come to the show so people can discover that they have locations that are relatively close to where they live. Maybe they'll discover new fish stores. Once we get addicted, we kind of all go to all the stores that are locally.
Right.
So if you have a local fish store, come to the show, exhibit at the show, attend the show, be involved, be part of the community, because that's really what it's all about.
All right, so we've got fish stores exhibiting, we've got major brands and manufacturers exhibiting. Who else is there? So
yeah, retailers, manufacturers. We actually have a lot of fish wholesalers that are there. We actually support a lot of local clubs. So we'll have clubs all throughout the Northeast and national clubs. And we actually have a lot of YouTube personalities. We're making special space in the show to have some of those YouTubers available. So if you have particular YouTube personalities that you follow, perhaps you can come to the show and interact with them personally.
So if you're watching this video, go find your favorite YouTuber and leave comments on every single one of their videos from now until October and say, are you going to the Aquatic Experience? Are you going to the Aquatic Experience? Because it's going to be a lot of fun, and the more people we have there, I think the more fun we're going to have.
Definitely, no question about that.
Yeah. All right, so people sort of walk through the main doors, and if you've never been to a convention or an expo before, the room is enormous, right? And it's just rows upon rows of vendors and stalls and displays and stuff going on. Do you have any recommendations on how people should tackle that and what they should do throughout the day?
It's a good question. I would say look at the website, look at the speakers that are available. If you have an interest in learning more about particular parts of the aquatic industry, we have some speakers that are well known throughout this country, well known throughout the world. See if there's speakers you're interested in talking to, attend their sessions, plan your day around those speakers. But when you walk in the door, maybe start from the right to the left, you don't want to miss anything. There are valuable vendors on every single aisle. So kind of come in, take a look at the map beforehand, and have a blast.
Yeah, that's good advice. Now what about like flights and transportation and hotels and stuff like that? What's the deal? Like, how do people get there?
So fly into Newark Airport. That's probably a little close to airport, unless you're driving in. The Meadowlands Exposition Center is in Secaucus, New Jersey. There are a lot of hotels right next to the Exposition Center. So we're gonna have our few vendor hotels that we partner with. You can find information about them soon on the Aquatic Experience website under the travel tab. And we should have also some instructions how to get there via the car as well.
Nice. Okay. So so definitely make your travel plans, save your pennies, make sure you are going to attend this year. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm sure you'll see a lot of people that were at last year's event, and I'm sure you'll see a whole bunch of new people now that it's in a new area. So I think that's sort of what you were talking about you know, bringing new life and new blood to the Aquatic Experience.
Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of us who have been working the show and we've built relationships with the people in Chicago, it was nice to see them coming back every year, but moving to a new location, it's going to be great to build a whole new family that we're going to see every year. And like I said, we're just very excited to be in the Northeast and interact with all the people around here.
Yeah, I know quite a bit of people in like the New York, New Jersey area who last year didn't go, but this year they're totally going. So I'm really excited for that. You know, I'm already making my plans, so definitely start to look into it. Do you have any final advice for people that might be considering going to the event?
My only advice is stop considering, just do it. I mean, Nike had it right.
Yeah, so if you know, if you are just like a viewer, if you are an attendee, if you are an exhibitor, if you want any information about the event or how to get involved, how to participate, I think you're looking for some volunteers perhaps as well. There's some jobs to be done.
We can always use volunteers to help us set up, to help us tear down, around the vendor floor. Preferred experience, if you have any, if you're even basic knowledge in aquarium keeping, we could probably use a decent amount of volunteers, first come, first serve. You can post comments on his site, and we can always interact and get everyone signed up. I'll
just give you his email address so you can bother him directly.
It works just as good that way. Yeah.
All right. So again, the website one more time.
www.aquaticexperience.org.
Okay, great. So go check out that website for more information about the Aquatic Experience. Again, I'm sure more information is going to be added as time goes on. We're still 7 months away from the event, so definitely keep tabs on that. Zach, thank you very much for the interview, and I'm excited about the event, and I can't wait.
Oh, thank you so much too. It's been a good time.
Cool.